Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the month of July. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in Celtic Cross. Let's see what's going on for Cappies. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Sun, in the upright position, followed then by the Eight of Wands, upright. And next we have the Three of Swords, upright, followed by the Five of Swords, upright. And next we have Major Arcana, the Judgment in the upright position, followed by the World in the upright position. And next we have the Seven of Wands, upright, followed by Major Arcana, the High Priestess, reversed. And next we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. And lastly, we have the Six of Cups in the upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Cappies, you have for your overall energy, you got a lot of Major Arcana here. Could be an intense month for you. You have the Sun in the upright position. Lovely energy. The Sun is all about success and attainment and victory. Beautiful energy. Overall, you could be feeling very victorious. You could be feeling like the sun is finally shining. Your vitality is coming back. Very nice energy for your overall. Now, your crossing energy, you have the Eight of Wands in the upright position. The Eight of Wands, this is all about communication, fast communication. This can represent arrows of love find their mark in a romance reading. This can also represent travel, quick travel, short trips, that kind of thing. A lot of you, it could just be communication. If you're putting out resumes and things like that for jobs, it could be that you're getting a lot of action in that area. For any of you online dating, maybe you're getting a lot of responses. It's just about a lot of communication, text messages and things like that back and forth. Now, in your past position, this could have been from a month or two ago, you have the Three of Swords in the upright position. The Three of Swords can represent sorrow, loss, hurt feelings. This can come up when we have a fight or words with our best friend or something like that, or in a relationship. It could represent a relationship coming to an end, that kind of thing. It can represent a loss of a pet or a loss of a loved one. If that's the case, my condolences, but it's very, very sad energy when it's in the upright position. But luckily, this is in your past. This is something that, like I said, could have happened a month or two ago. Now, the energies you're dealing with right now, but they're giving way, is the Five of Swords in the upright position. This is a card, again, it represents victory, but this is a different type of victory. This is, it can represent a hollow victory, an empty victory, where we're fighting with people or a group of people, and yes, we do end up winning the battle, or we win the battle but we lose the war kind of energy, because this is when we could be fighting with somebody that we really care deeply for, and as a result, yes, maybe we, like I said, win the battle, but we end up losing this person from our life, and there could be some sorrow connected with that. Now, that energy is giving way to Major Arcana, Judgment in the upright position. This card represents a reprisal of something, where something is coming back to life. Judgment card in the upright sometimes can mean that there's a need for a judgment call on your part. This can also, like I said, represent a situation coming back to life. Maybe for some of you that did have this empty victory, lost someone from your life, maybe they're about to come back, because this is about resurrecting something, giving it another chance, because perhaps the way it ended or how it ended was not the correct way for it to end. So it comes back again to give us another chance to sort of fix the situation. Now, something that could be coming down the pike around the middle of the month, you have the intense energies, again, of Major Arcana. This time it's the World. The World is all about completion, closing out a cycle that has been long running. Now, this card will come up sometimes when people are about to retire or are graduating, leaving their scholastic world for the work world, if they're closing out a cycle in their home life, say if they've been living in a place for a very long time and now they're downsizing, moving out of the family home or that kind of thing. It's all about completing something that has been long standing and long time coming, but it's coming to its natural conclusion. So some intense energy here around the middle to the end of July for you guys. Like, definitely, with Judgment and the World both being here and so close together in your present situation, like your immediate future, and then your middle of the month future. So very intense stuff, guys. Now, this is how you could be feeling internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, but it could be how you're feeling inside. You have the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This is a little bit of defensive energy. This is where we feel that we may be attacked for our choices or decisions or even the words we use, and we're sort of on defense, ready to defend ourselves if we should need to. It's also about protecting, self-protecting, protecting our privacy, or even protecting another person, that kind of energy. So you could be feeling a little bit defensive, Capricorn, during the month, or a little bit on guard. So yeah, that's a good way to explain it. A little bit of on guard energy. Now, in your people environment, how people could be viewing you is the High Priestess in the reverse position. The High Priestess upright, she's tapping into her intuition, because there are things about that are a little bit confusing and that she doesn't understand, so she needs to sort of go within or gain some knowledge in order to figure out what's going on, and that requires us to listen to our intuition on a major level. When it's inverted like this, it could be that people are feeling that you're not listening to your intuition, Capricorn, during this month. You're not tapping into your natural intuition. And maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit defensive and over, it could have been this past situation that has just transpired here with the Three of Swords and Five of Swords. So maybe that's why you're feeling defensive, and people think that you're not really listening to your intuition, because if you were, you would see that everything is actually okay, because the rest of the cards are pretty fine. So in your hopes and fears position, you got the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. I think a lot of you are hoping to be able to drop your worries, drop your burdens and responsibilities and duties, because I've said this many times, Capricorn readings, this card comes up in the upright a lot for you guys, that Capricorns tend to be workaholics and take on a lot of projects and a lot of duties and responsibilities, and sometimes it can be too much. So maybe you guys are hoping to be able to take a break, take a breather, and let go of some of your burdens and worries. And the last card you have here that closes out the read and the month for you guys is the Six of Cups in the upright position. This is the Blast from the Past card. It could be for some of you towards the end of the month. You could be getting together with friends or going to reunions, or just, spontaneously running into some old friends or an old friend and reminiscing about the past, having a good time. For some of you, this could be resurrecting a relationship from the past. It's very good, very nice energy when it's in the upright position. So excellent way to end the month. I think you guys overall have a really good, little bit of intense stuff going on maybe around the middle of July, but overall it's a very good reading. You have a lot of victory here and success and a lot of communication. You're just feeling a little bit defensive, and it's probably has more to do with whatever went on in the past, and that energy could still be a little bit alive for you. Just tap into your intuition, and I think you'll see that everything is actually going to turn out pretty good. Okay, I hope this reading helped you, Capricorn. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye for now.